at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Liam Wilson this weekend. Liam Wilson is the
for Liam Wilson.
We talked about the emotions, Tim, and Yocasta Valle way the last fight ended for Valdez.
Yeah, I mean, that's been
Also a desire to show out, especially after
where, you know, he's taking more risks than he needs to take. It's hard to fight, and he ends up in a situation of Oscar Valdez. That's not a good thing. Significant punches early to try to deter the young bull.
You're so preoccupied with Wilson's. You'll remember that the hand that actually dropped now.
Out mid-range to outside, and he will step back with that lead hand, and he'll get you to commit, and he'll just on Valdez. You see the redness around the right eye. Ooh.
Right there, that's Chris Flores there. Liam Wilson was in the ring, had that long count just off camera, above.
Comfortable on the inside. Yes, he will fire back, but
From Valdez.
that's where Valdez needs to live. He needs to. He'll change it up. Crouch position. He got to be careful, and he possesses. Looking as the uppercuts that Liam Wilson has added to his craft.
So that's why the importance of Valdez to get in
Back and makes him fall short. Wilson, as Valdez try to step in and close distance, you see.
Sure you block it. A man who was an 8th division.
Wilson's doing a lot in there. I mean, those uppercuts.
12-round fight. And here you see him. The instructions
Not
for
a good thing.
Wilson
moving backwards. And that's Oscar Valdez. When Wilson is in control, you want to know how he's in control? Turn to southpaw to change things up.
Valdez.
Found the attack and be consistent with his work. And I think he'll do that when things are not going well for him.
Nostril of Liam Wilson.
He's using his reach advantage.
Well, that was a wild.
And is doing well again. Mid-range to outside. You're not going to be able to catch and shoot. Valdez, you got to get close.
Starts to show the wars. Start
Closing distance.
And then Valdez lands a nice left. Now a strafing body. Right uppercut from Wilson as Valdez lands a left hook.
Are sucking the life out of him little by little. Frame that Wilson has. With the left hook particularly. See, I can't stand that high guard usage. It's terrible.
Initiative coming forward.
Momentum as well, yes.
Bangers, but I wanted to go back to my original team.
It's good with a whole lot of power, but he's extending his hands, and he's just keeping Valdez occupied defensively. Oh, left as the jab steps in fully, but he'll jab coming down the middle, and then he'll use to find his range. However, it'd be nice if he can throw a straight right hand string. You know, power shot, power shot. Look, I do understand. I mean,
That is a ding.
keep his head right there as he does there, and the uppercut
From Wilson.
and he's gonna land that shot, and it's gonna be there all night.
Eddie Reynoso not going through a good spell. right now. Nice
good
right.
up.
And that
And
counter
right.
actually. They start to exchange
Good
punches.
right hand.
Emanating from the nose of
Good
Wilson.
body with his right hand. Stepping in behind his jab and really ripping down.
By Valdez. That's a straight jab.
Good.
Wilson. Nice straight right.
But when Valdez shoots a strike,
Glendale, Arizona. Tonight's main event.
that's where he needs to live. He needs to live right there inside that patience. You know, he needs to get after it.
Is that
Good shot.
quick?
And you see, look at that right eye starting to swell up. It's trying to bruise the face of
Be careful.
Valdez.
No.
Nice right hand as well.
Ooh,
Got to find a way to slow down the younger Wilson.
yes.
Right eye got against Emmanuel Navarrete. And so
Get your hands free.
we saw how
Put the uppercut inside. See, Liam Wilson,
into his fight, Tim.
Yes.
He's abandoned the distance.
it was on the belt line. Keep it up. What are you doing?
I mean, he's bringing.
His trainer's probably going to say, hey, man, get back on the outside once you're now. And that's called hard from Liam. And they'll say, oh, it was low. Just because it was on the top of the cut. See, some fighters, they'll get hit low on the belt. That's called a sell from the referee. Numbers, punches and bunches. However, with
him, a defensive fighter who counters and sets
free, guys.
And it's also the work with Eddie Reynoso. They want to make this from Valdez.
trying to go punch for punch with Valdez.
Ooh, that was a nice
Valdez's fight. He's giving up his
Watch
height
your
and he
head.
good uppercuts.
Take a deep breath.
I got a tie, but the momentum.
So what they're trying to do now,
Liam Wilson acted like the bigger, longer fighter for the first.
that's the reason why Liam is coming forward. He feels that he's young legs. They're trying to force him back. They're trying to get.
That the hits hard. I didn't think Navarrete hit that hard. By Wilson. There's that jab. Leaping. Look,
He's like, I'm gonna switch back.
I've seen Wilson fall short with the corner.
He thought he was setting him up, but then he turns back orthodox when he didn't get an adjustment by using his legs and defense. Again, the game plan is to try to wear down. Look, Valdez is using smarts.
Can't help but think about what happened when he suffered a broken
uppercut.
jaw.
Ooh, good right hand.
Here's the bell. Obey the bell. Time. Good job.
And the uppercut, Tim, has been a punch that's been there.
You know, he watched film, him and his team. And of course,
You don't have to throw it from the other side of the ring.
and Liam, in his head, he's thinking Valdez.
Ooh, nice right hook from
What he wants, he's like, no, let's make it a war. Sit there and
that right elbow tuck, protecting from Wilson.
in this fight.
We talked about left hooks. You do not want him to get momentum coming.
That's Oscar Valdez right there, folks.
Valdez.
Ooh, big shot. Fighter, and he has leverage in that shot.
Ooh, that's a nice
here, but I just feel that in Wilson's heart,
Oh, another Oscar Valdez. He took a page out of it.
is making you pay.
Oh, what a
Something
nice
said
right.
the ability to fight outside, the mid-range, and your plan is working. However, in these moments right here, you know, look, you look big. I mean, the fans love.
Shortened left hook from Valdez. You know, if the right uppercut is the weapon,
big right hand.
lackadaisical against Wilson either, though. Oh, a short count. Ooh, there's a nice straight bucket. I need to spit.
Valdez coming around that guard with a looping right hand. Liam Wilson's where he needs to pay dividends. He needs to pay some.
He can really hurt Valdez, I think. There's another body shot. Now it's Wilson land a left hook. And another left hook from Oscar Valdez. 40 rounds as a pro.
See
Oh,
Valdez.
nice long sprint into this fight. Now he's at 220, 14 rounds, Tim, and very few of them have been.
He's away. He's the older fighter. He's been through a lot of wars. He has to be smart on the entryway.
There it
There's
is.
a left hook. Well, you know, but it's going to leave opportunity for closer. Yes, you are. But, and Valdez doesn't really.
He's in that peekaboo stance.
Yeah. See, or enough power to be generated. But if he sits back,
right,
then it becomes a sword battle up front. Then it was expecting Valdez not to be
There's that left hook.
ready.
Oh, this is vintage Oscar Valdez. How much did he add? And he's going after. Valdez has bad intentions here.